Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Tell Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I'm your host Martin. In this episode, we are gonna be talking about crypto trying to hold support. Now, if you are catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay, and if you're having suggestions for us, please leave a comment below. Everyone want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and that bell. That way, you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links will be going out here shortly. Right. Oh, prepare for war made it to the stream. It's awesome. He told me it was gonna be drive. He drove today, so I wasn't sure if he was gonna be able to make it. Yeah, Flumis, hey bro, how's it going? CBA, yo, can I look at IMG? Yeah, sure. And war is in the house. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this awesome crypto community. Thanks to everyone that made it to Vegas. It was amazing. I had a great time. It was so awesome to actually put faces to the voices and the handles and the names. So extremely cool experience. Had a great time. Yesterday I didn't stream. I came back really late into town. By the time I got home, it was past midnight already. So it was a pretty good flight, but then clearing through customs took a while, and then getting a taxi to go home also took quite a bit of time. So it was a long drive, a long day, but it was pretty fun. Jake is in the house. How's it going, Jake? So yeah, last night we had a great time. We're chilling, went ride the roller coaster at New York. Then we went for dinner, which was amazing. We had a very nice tomahawks and lobster tail, and that was on Doesn't Matter, which again doesn't matter. Also, thank you very much for the kind and awesome dinner that you hooked us up with. After that, we went to the Bellagio and we just started playing a bit, and did really good. It was like Doesn't Matter was playing, and he was doing really good, and he had to go to the restroom, so he told me like just play my hands while I'm gone. So I started playing his hands, went up a couple of 100 chips, and then when I came back, he basically just gave me 100 tip for playing his chips, and then I started playing with that 100, and I managed to turn that 100 into 1,000 plus, and then we started to go on a bad rut at the table, so I just kept 1,000. I just walked out of there. So yeah, like turned 100 into 1,000 in like a couple hours. That was pretty good. It's like 10 times. Not a lot of crypto was doing that right now, right? It was a pretty good return. Let's go check out what's happening on the main screen, right? So, main screen, sitting at 1.75 trillion. Again, struggling, right? We got a fake breakout again to the downside, and I don't like this. We are starting to break this a lot more. And remember, guys, what I said, we do need to get above these targets. We need to hit that upper portion. The more we test down here, the more likely we're going to be to break it. I'm kind of glad that we recovered. It just gets me into a mindset that I might need to reconsider the way that this triangle looks. So I might have to go with wicks. I'm going to have to play with this. I'm not sure I want to be playing with this when I'm live because I got to find those anchoring points. Now, the thing is, do I want to consider this here to be the beginning and then just leave that as an outlier? Because otherwise, if I go with the wicks, I would have to consider the data, and that wick would also play. But if I don't consider the wick, right, and I don't consider this wick, just by going with that wick and that wick, we are getting a bounce within that triangle. So we have not gotten a breakout, sort of, right? So again, I'm trying to see if I should go with bodies or wicks. I mean, they both play the same. They both are triangles. You know, just one of them creates a slightly larger one. So I think I might just go with the wicks, although I hate the fact that there's wicks out there that are not being respected, right? So we're not touching all of the wicks. So if I go with that again, sort of break out of here. So again, very close to the way I had it. So I'm going to have to sit down and start messing around with the chart a little bit more in depth. There's something bullish coming in. Low, sideways. Oh, there actually is something bullish here. I think we created medium divergence. I just got to get a read here on the, yeah. Moving flat here on the side, right? So our price is moving sideways, right? We hit the same price again, and what's happening here is we're coming in on our MACD. That would say bullish divergence strong. Sorry, bullish divergence medium. Potential for action to the upside, and that's the rally that we're getting. We're seeing neutral there. at 45.64 on the RSI. Yeah. Yeah, bullish engulfing the previous one, and right now we're trying to come back down, but I'm hoping that we find support, and we can try to get continuation. I mean, we do have something bullish to try to get us above that 20 moving average, or at least reach the 20 moving average. If we don't go for that, man, it's not going to be good, man, right? It's starting to show weakness. We're not strong. Bullish divergence is not even good enough to get us to a 20 moving average. So market could be looking for another drop. I haven't been really keeping up this last couple of days with what's happening under Ukraine. So I'm not sure what the geopolitical situation is right now. Probably a lot of the same things, but I think ones that I think that's also having an effect on markets to some extent, right? So check out Bitcoin. 38,935. Also triangle, right? Trading within. Again, we could do the same thing like we did with market cap, try to adjust it a little bit, but I do believe this triangle is still good. Fake breakout, breaking back in. Rejection of the 20, right? Not good. We want to get above those 20s. Here, are we going to have divergence? It's barely there, man. Barely there. Strong bullish divergence with that potential for action to the upside, right? Here we are coming lower on that price. We're coming up a bit. Are we coming up here a bit? Yeah, also. Look at that. Strong bullish against MACD and the RSI. So getting a small pop. Still neutral at 47.27. So bullish divergence strong. Going up a bit. Hitting the 20, but still not good enough to get us above. So are we going to get another rally, man? I really need to see Bitcoin above that 20. I said that a couple days ago. We need to be above the 20, and that is the truth, man. Failing to stay above the 20 is not good. This is showing bearishness. It shows weakness. Being above the 20 is a little bit better. Let's go to the 1 hour. You might be able to hear that my voice is a little bit off. I'm not sure. I think it's from the Vegas Strip. I sound like a DJ. Ha 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 ha. It's from like I think yeah, not resting a lot. That was pretty wild though. Last night we were at the casino. We got there at we got there super early, like 10, before 10, and we're just sitting at the table, and man, just finished at 8 in the morning. That was a pretty wild and late night. I think it was the latest one we were in there. Neutral at 48.57. So again, we're going up, coming back down, hitting the 20. I don't even figure out whether or not we're going to hold support. And I am trying to see Bitcoin hold. Hopefully we can get above 40,000, right? 40,542. Let's go here. Do we reject? Yeah. Fake breakout above 39,200. Coming back down. Need to hold that 20 and get back above that 39,000, man. Nothing bearish overhead, right? Maybe relief after FOMC on Wednesday. Maybe, man. Maybe. Let's hope so. Cartha, we should have gone to Vegas, man. Oh, wait. You can't fly because you didn't take the vaccine, I guess, right? I think that was the deal. Can't travel. Can't get on planes. Bearish divergence, strong action to downside. So to get that moving down. 20 moving average. Failing to hold, right? Again, bearish divergence strong. Getting to move down on the 1 hour. That's where the move's coming from, right? We couldn't find anything on the daily or the 4 hour for the origination of this move, just rejection of that 20, and now we found it. Why was it? Why were the movement coming down? Bearish divergence strong. Here we go. Nothing bullish now. Neutral at 49.91. Yeah, lots of travel restrictions. Yeah, I get it. You can't fly out of Russia? I'm kidding. I know you're not in Russia. I'm just giving you a hard time. Bearishness moving down. That's it. Nothing bullish right now. So we're going to see if we hold. Again, we're trying to hold supports. That's why the name of the stream is Crypto Trying to Hold Supports. I mean, if we don't, it's not going to be nice, right? There's no denying it. We're going to go for a movement down. So hopefully support holds. Let's go check out Ethereum. Ethereum. Double bottom. Right, still holding on what could be that second part of the bottom, which is nice, but still failing to get above 2,620. So Ethereum, not so good. Neutral at 43.92 on the RSI. So really waiting for that to kick in. Here we're talking about the price of Ethereum. I said it was ranging. Right after I said that, we ranged for one more candle, and then we just freaking broke down on rejection of the 20. It's just Ethereum's like failing, like a lot of cryptos failing to get above that 20. Man, it's not good, right? I'm not gonna look for anything here. I don't think we have anything here that we can go on with. On the bearishness, I think there's some bullish divergence that could be in play. But still, I mean, we have strong bullish, and we're still gonna be filling it above 20. So not good, right? Not good stuff. I'm assuming a bit more here, but I'm not gonna be super hopeful. No, it's coming higher, higher, and higher still. So that's okay. Let's go to the 1 hour. All right, on the 1 hour chart. To here, nothing, right? We're dropping, more negative momentum, lower still. That was fine. More positive, higher. Ooh, no bearish divergence here. Wow. Also, no bullish divergence, right? Low to high, negative momentum, less negative momentum, low on the other side to a higher point on the other side. Nothing bullish, nothing bearish. We're just consolidating. This is all just consolidation. When we zoom out, you can see it a little bit easier, right? Like below this line and above this other line, or even here. I mean, it's just all consolidation. It's a down-sloping consolidation, which is kind of good, I guess. We're waiting for a break to the upside. I'm not sure how quick we're gonna get that, right? So we go like this, maybe. Like this on this chart. Then go like this, right? I guess this is our down-sloping consolidation. Hopefully that'll break to the upside. That'll be nice. Still just crypto's chilling. All right. That's it for ETH. Andrew had requested something, so he said IMV. All right. All right. Some Wobie here. I think it's gonna have more data here, maybe. Trail Tripper, what's up, dude? I haven't looked at the weekly, man. We close the week. I haven't looked at the weekly. All right, this took a pop. Would it be safe to assume that this got listed on Coinbase? I mean, now I'm curious. I wonder if it just got listed on Coinbase and that's why we're seeing this pop. Nope, it still has the same amount of data. All right, interesting. All right, it's getting a pop. Good. All right, 407. The only thing we could get from here right now is the fact that we have strong bullish divergence. That is it. Potential fraction of the starting to get our pop. There's really not a lot on the MACD that we could go for. It doesn't go much farther back. And against the RSI, there is some hidden bearish pressures getting us to flag. So after this nice impulse up, we got a lot of pullback, right? Which is, it's crazy. I'm not sure why they started to go nuts. Maybe there's something else. I mean, they had bullish divergence. That's good enough for the rally, but you know, all the way up here, you're talking about a huge rally. You went from like 400% almost. You almost hit 800. You were at 200 and change, right? So we're gonna see how that goes. Starting to get some of that consolidation. Hopefully, it'll be down sloping, flag a little bit before we get another rally, create some bearish divergence, strong, then start to look for a breakdown. Let's go to the 1 hour, 4 hour. Rally coming higher and higher. There's really not a lot we can look at here. So I want to try to get here on the daily. It's some fibs, right? So we're gonna consider this to be the high point. Right, I'm just gonna go where the candle body closes. It needs to be the low point, and on the retrace again, we are get breaking and getting below that 382. So on failure to get above there and flag a little bit, we're gonna be aiming for 236 at $339. Let's go to the 1 hour. Higher, and then here divergence. Look at that. Right. And I like the fact that at least we were able to spot some kind of divergence. It is bearish, but it's some type of divergence. So we know the movement down is coming with something. Strong bearish, getting that breakdown, and of course we are immediately creating hidden bullish because we didn't have a lot of negative momentum building here. Against the RSI, we're cool. And with that hidden divergence, we're getting that consolidation, right? Small impulse up, sideways motion, which again is to be expected. Continuation, sideways motion again right now below the 20 and just struggling. Nothing bullish afterwards, right? Low, high, negative, less negative momentum. And here we're coming from a high point, just slightly a similar point. So we'll see. Kevin says, hit me, straight flush if you want. Ooh, thanks, Larry. Oh, yeah. When we were at the tables, does it matter? Managed to hit a 50-1 payout. That was freaking crazy, dude. That was insane. I think he also got a 40-1 and a 30-1. I know I got a 40-1 or a 30-1. Like the lady, the dealer gave me. We were playing 3-card poker, and she gave me I think like 4, 5, 6 of diamonds, and I had like a mini straight flush, and then with the 3 cards she had, she also had diamonds, so I completed a flush and a mini flush, and I got pretty good payout on that, and then I also had another flush after that one, so I got some good payout as well. Like that table's really hot, really hot. I think it doesn't matter. Sat down with like 200, and all of a sudden he was up like 3,000, and then the table just started to turn south towards like the really early hours in the morning. It was just nuts. It was fun. So I went from like slightly over 1,500 to just 1,000. I was like, I'm gonna walk away with that. That's fine. Yeah, Vegas was a blast, dude. This was the dinner that a lot of people didn't get to see, man. Two two tomahawks, lobster tail, asparagus, really nice. It was really good last dinner at Vegas. And then the one that you also guys didn't get to see, I don't think I've sent that one to anyone yet, so they're still on my phone. But it's the picture for the dinner that I had with War the first night. I'm gonna try to see if I can yeah. So I'm gonna get the picture from my phone. I have to send it to someone, so I'll show it tomorrow. I'll try to send it to someone right now, just so I can show you also that other steak. Like, they're both really good because they're both different, but the food was amazing, man. It was really good food, man. First, if I can get this one to go here. It was such a great experience, man. I'm glad I went. I wish it could have lasted longer, right? It would have been a lot of fun if it would have lasted longer. But man, was it really good, man. So let's see if I can get this one, and then this one. Like, yeah, they're still not coming through. Oh, there were 2 big effing steaks, man. They were like huge, like no joke. They were really good, like for real. And the lobster tail is really good. Then the other dinner, I took this one. It's sideways. I gotta flip it still, but this was like skirt Wagyu steak with like bread and some maple butter, which was really good butter, really good tasting butter. And then these were like some Brussels sprouts with bacon and raspberry jam. That was a pretty good combination. And then this was some like this one we already had digged in a little bit before I took the picture, but this was like some mushrooms with like butter or something. That's really good, man. Like, the food was freaking awesome. Yo, Elon, how's it going? So yeah, right now, Andrew would say sideways. There is a resistance line that you could observe as well, right from the top here to the bottom here, right? So you can obviously see that we've been hitting it consistently. So that's an area that we could be looking to break, and if it breaks, there could be a breakout coming in, right? Yeah, try that, man. It's pretty good. It was like the flavor was really good. I'm gonna try to recreate that tomahawk someday. I'm not sure when the next Vegas trip is gonna be, but that was a pretty solid flavor. Also, that steak, that skirt steak, had a really distinctive flavor, man. It was really good. You cooked that? Oh, dude, send me the recipe for the Brussels sprouts, dude. I wanna eat those. I wanna make those here as well. The corn looks so sad. Yeah. There's a lot of consolidation just going on, just waiting for breakouts. It's kind of boring. Again, this should be breaking out soonish, I guess, if this is a pattern that we're trading. Right, that flag, consolidating triangle, down sloping triangle. Should be a should be an interesting breakout. I think we're looking at XTC also, right? XTC. And I think XTC had XTC went for that breakout that we were talking about. So I can't remember if these XTC we're looking at. Was it Teslas that we had looked at? I can't remember. I know we. Oh yeah, here it is. So Tesla's not getting the breakout yet, but it's also in the same pattern. Which was a project? I know we had a project that we were talking on. That also had something on the smaller time scales. I talked about the pattern and potential breakout, and it broke to the downside. Right? It was one of the coins that we looked at on Saturday's stream. Right? You love them smothered in bacon. Well, bacon makes everything better, man. Bacon makes the world go round. It greases the world. The weekly. I think I changed these the other day. I'm not sure why it didn't save. But I was looking at this at a larger move, right? Oh, I know why it looks weird. It's not on log scale. There we go. Let's hide this. And now let's go here in auto. And here we go, right? That is our curve. We are still hitting within that parabolic advance. I adjusted it because Peter Brandt still was a little bit out. So it was pretty good. And again, I think Peter Brandt spotted this one. That's who I actually got the idea from. So if his chart is still there, I'm just adapting mine to his chart so we can talk about that. And that's why I'm telling you guys that I also follow him as well. I think he has pretty good charting stuff. So Peter Brandt on Twitter. And again, we're still in the parabolic advance. We could hit it and break or hit it and bounce, you know. We'll see what happens. Right, so weekly and the 20, right? Weekly and the 20. I think that was the thing. So where's the weekly? Here's the 20. We are below. I mean, 38,000. We've just been flirting with it. We really need to get above that area and hold it, right? Otherwise, it's not going to be good for the market in general. And so right now, it looks as though we are still trying to go green for this week, and that's because we pumped on Monday. We'll see. How to get that parabola? You draw it with a curve. You draw with a curve. That's how you do it. You go here off the side, and you just go to curve. Where's it? I lost it. Here we go. You can get the curve, you can draw it right, and then you can adjust it as you need. So you can always adjust this portion, the curvature, where it curves, right, and I'll just get that going on, and then the height afterwards. Yeah, that's how you get it. And then just from the patterns that Bitcoin has been making, right? So this curve was kind of steep. This one's a little bit more slanted, and then this one's also a little bit more slanted, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, hit them likes, guys. If you enjoy the content, hit the like, the bell, and the sub. For real, so you have no idea how incredible it was to put a lot of faces, like to real names, not just handles, and voices. It was like surreal, like to hang out. It was really cool. It was like a really cool experience. I mean, if you guys missed out, hopefully we can do one sometime next year and we can plan ahead, or maybe later in the year, I'm not sure. But yeah, like it was amazing. And it was a pretty, like everyone was really cool. So I was kind of happy that like, you know, like we could all like hang out and there was like no like conflicting personalities. That was just amazing, right? Because everyone just kind of clicked and it was just a lot of fun, because then we were all able to hang out and like no one was being like, you know, left out and things like that. So it was really, really cool. Nah, I just kind of like find spots where you hit and just honor those, right? So like hit around these areas, hit around this area. So that's your parabola. You have a hit, and then break. So hit, and then hit again here. You can always adjust it Usually after we break this trend, right, this parabola, we go for like an 80% drop. It's happened here and here, like 87, 84. So dropping from here, an 80% drop, right, from the high, gets us to like, you know, the 10Ks areas. Don't really want to see that break. We also have a sort of support that we could try to go for, right? We'll see. I can't pull up the 20-week. Sorry, Tripper. I only use the free version of this, so I'm not going to be able to pull out the 20-week. I can only bring the weekly, right? Kevin says, the drunk guy. Huh. Yeah. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Kevin. I'm only talking about the other stuff that was happening that we can talk about, like, you know, the cool stuff. The gambling, the betting, the dinners. Yeah, we're all like pretty cool. So that was a pretty good trip. I really, really enjoyed it. I really wish it could have lasted a lot longer. It was a lot. 20 weeks is curving down, and it'll squeeze Bitcoin into support. If it comes also as 200 week. Next. All right. So the 20. You want a 20 weekly moving average? Yeah, I can bring that one up. Sorry, man. I didn't get what you were talking about. I thought you wanted me to look at the 20 week something. So yes, there it is. It's curving down, the 20. I thought you wanted me like a 20 week chart. I was like, I don't think I can do a 20 week chart, man. I am on the weekly. Here's a 20. We're breaking down. Yes, you're correct. Now let's bring that 200. I gotta see where that 200 support should be at, right? Or would be at. And that is way down here. That support is very low. It's at 20,000. So it's still a pretty good support. Alright, still a pretty good support. Like half of where we're at right now. Right? Like we're at 40. That'll be at around 20, 2,500. I really don't want to see crypto go there, man. Yeah, just say, like, for me, just tell me 20 MA, like, and I'll know if we're in the weekly. Just tell me, like, get the 20 MA on the weekly, and I'll check it out. Yeah, it threw me off. I was like, I can't chart 20 week. Yeah, we gotta see, right? Because 200 weeks, it's quite a sizable period. So this should have an impact, but I mean, 200 weeks. Like that bars go like way over than what I have on the screen. That's like to here is 39 bars, so it's 139 weeks. There's gonna be a lot of weight, right? And for this to catch on, it's gonna take it a bit. So let's measure just from here to the beginning of the rally, which is where we could have some pretty good. Or it's about a 75 bars. All right. I can see this starting to weight a little bit more. We'll see. Yeah, it happened in 2018. It could. I mean, yeah. Just went to its support, and then we bounced from it. Yeah. By the way, if you guys couldn't see what I was talking about, here's a support at 200 weekly, and then here's another support at 200 weekly. We were about to lose it. That would have been bad. Held, and now we're getting that pump, and we'll see. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how Bitcoin keeps on progressing. We try to look at the weekly almost every Sunday. I didn't stream yesterday, so I hadn't looked at it. Now, last time we looked at it, yes, I had the curve. That's when I fixed it. We're good. Let's go back on that daily. Let's see what's happening here. Thank you, Tripper, for being here, man. Much appreciated. Thanks for the insight and the looks at the weekly, man. All right, so I've been live for about 30 minutes. Stream could go longer, but I'm really tired. I didn't get the best night's sleep last night, so I also got to recover from Vegas. Slip kept on going on, like, you know, a bear trend. Every night I slept less. Like the first night the first night that I was there with the war, we hit the casino, went to bed like at around 3 in the morning. Wasn't that bad. Woke up around 8. So, some nice hours of sleep there. Then the second night we were there, we went to bed at like 6 in the morning. And then woke up around 11 or so, or 10 or so, and then kind of reply to people, and then was kind of like passing out, staying up. And then the last night we hit the casino until like 8 in the morning, and I woke up around 12 or so, 12:30. So every time I was sleeping less. So thanks for creating content. Well, thanks for being here, man. Much appreciated. It's fun. Join our community. We have an awesome Discord. I just pinned it to the top of the chat. And yeah, people there are somewhat active. At least the people that are here active on the stream are active on the Discord. So the community is kind of like tight and cool, and everyone there is pretty chill. So yeah, Vegas sounds fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Actually, when we were doing the trip, it was like my bad. I thought we were going in from like the 10th to the 13th, because that's what we said. Sleep in Vegas. I know. People say 10 to 13th, and usually when I hear dates like that, is for me, it's like, okay, so we arrive on the 10th, we leave on the 13th, right? Because that's like I'm used to be given the end date. At least that's how we do it here. If I told someone I needed to go on a trip somewhere, and I needed to go, from the 10th to the 12th, I'll be getting my flight book, leaving on the 10th, then returning on the 12th. So that's how I interpreted that. And I basically went with that schedule. When we were there, War said like, oh, no, we actually have the night of the 14th here. And we're checking out on the 15th. And I was like, we're checking out on the 14th. We had the night and 13th. On the 14th, I was like, oh, crud, man. I completely misunderstood that one. And I already had my flight, and the prices were like stupid expensive to change it last minute. And I couldn't get a hold of anyone at the office, so I could, get another day off, because I had to ask for Monday off. So that was fun. Next time I'll make sure I confirm that. So we'll see. Of course, I had 3 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours. Yeah. In Australia. Oh, you're in Vaxxed. All right. Yeah, same case that with Carthago. He's the same. Yeah, I had to get vaxxed so I could travel. If you want to travel internationally, you have to get vaxxed. So for me and for the work that I also do on a day-to-day, I have to be vaxxed. So. But again, people's choices, right? You have, and everyone's entitled to whether or not they want to get it. I had to get it, so. But it was fun, man. It was a fun trip. Otherwise, I would not have been able to do that. It's they actually do require to see that at the airport, which is kind of weird, because when I traveled to California, I flew onto TJ, so Tijuana, and then I crossed the border on foot, and they didn't ask me for my vaccination card. They didn't care about it when crossing on foot. So if I would have known that, I could have saved myself that, and then just gone crossed on foot every time, and then just travel whatever, right? But I'm also kind of glad I got it, because when I got COVID, I got it pretty bad, even though I was vaxxed. So yeah, it was interesting. So what? Doesn't matter type. We'll see what the next one is, man. We have to do something. And Andrew was talking about doing a trip to Georgia, or for Thanksgiving. No, for what is it? Slip my mind. St. Patty's Day next year. So that could also be a cool trip, like go see some other place, but also Vegas would also be cool. Someone was telling me that, or someone left a message. Yeah, Georgia. Someone left a message on one of the videos from YouTube saying that there was a Hex convention, like, either that week or a week before. That was interesting. Tony, what's up, dude? Yeah, yeah, it's flatlining. Yeah, yeah. We'll see how that goes, man. It was a lot. It was a blast. I'm so glad we did that one. It was such an amazing experience, for reals. I'm grateful to everyone that went, to everyone that helped set it up, and everyone that did anything they could to make that trip amazing. So thank you guys for that. It was like an awesome trip. Extremely glad we're all able to meet and go. So I feel extremely blessed for that too. That was awesome. Yeah, so I think I think we're gonna be calling it a stream. Like my voice is not 100% from Vegas yet. You can probably hear that my voice sounds like a DJ voice, not my usual voice. Plus, I'm also really tired and I need to catch up on sleep. So on that note, guys, thank you very much for watching tonight. I enjoy being here every night, and I'm thankful for you guys coming in and stopping by, chatting with me, talking markets, talk crypto, whatever. We haven't looked at other things like oil, so I'm just gonna sneak a quick peek before I actually sign off. I just want to see what where West Texas is. Ooh, it's dropping below 100. Ooh, nice. What happened here? Do we have anything bearish? We might have some bearishness here. 38, 30. Oh, sorry. 83, 84. Something here on the weekly. I'm gonna have to check oil. We're starting to go down. Maybe someone's opening the faucets. We have hit 130. That was one of the targets we talked about for oil. So the way the conflict will be resolved will have a impact on what the oil price is going to be. This could also be pressure on governments to produce more oil so that we don't get hit by increasing oil prices. Right? You stop watching YouTube and crypto? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, man. Yeah, I had a whistle to your dog when you go home. She had no voice. Yeah. Didn't do on. No, I didn't. Let's get that one going. Okay. I thought it was just one coin. So I was like, all right. We have done this one in the past. So we'll go to this one. All right, just gonna check it quick. Wow, this is taking a nice rally, man. All right. How much? 34, 17, and 9. All right, so it's going power. This went parabolic. This just took off massively. There is bullish divergence here, right? There is bullish divergence strong developing, even as we came down here. We should be doing this one in two parts. I'm just gonna draw it quickly. This goes from here to here, right? And again, bullishness, action to the upside, right? That's what we're looking for. And we are taking off. Blast off. Do we still have the 200 here? I think we do. Yeah, there we go. Got above the 20. Nice. Popping nothing bearish right now, at least. It doesn't seem like we have anything bearish. Still, we're slightly higher. Overbought at 74. Again, bullish divergence. That's what's helping this run. And if this are high point right here, at least on the short term, and these are low point here on the short term, we are still going to go for that 236 and try to see if we do a valid retrace. All right, let's go to that 4-hour chart. All right, the 4-hour chart, we are going to start creating bearish divergence. So that's going to put pressure on the price, and we reject as soon as we get to that 236. According to what we're seeing here, that impulse up came with upsloping consolidation. That brings exhaustion, right? It's buyer's exhaustion, and that buyer's exhaustion gets us to where we do a reversal because we're losing buying power, right? There we go. We're extremely high on that scale. All right, so again, bearish divergence, action to downside. That's what we're getting right now. We might also have it here. Yep, it is here, barely there, but it's there. It's gonna take a lot of strength to break it, and I'm not sure if this has a lot in the tank left. So impulse up, then we're just been consolidating up sloping. Well, that 1 hour will give us a better clue. Yeah, we were talking about that when we were there, Jake. That it kind of sucked that you and May were not able to make it. It would have been awesome if you guys were there, and then would have all had a lot of fun, man. It was a pretty chill trip. It was amazing. It was really cool. That's what happened. That's why I was not able to anchor. Bearish divergence moving down. Then more bearish divergence here on the 1 hour. So again, we're building that bearish divergence. The second time we have it, we're just in an uptrend where we're bouncing the 20. That could still break down again, right? There we go. So bearish divergence and bearish divergence. We had the possibility for actually downside. We're gonna see if we go back down to a 20, right? So again, like I said, that 236 is up here. We could try to go for it. It's going to be interesting to see if we make it and whether or not we're still carrying divergence to some extent. If we go for that move on the 1 hour, we're going to get rid of it. So the 4 hour might still hold it, and we shall see. All right, but again, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Yeah, this is going parabolic. I would love to see some flagging before we get continuation. At least on this chart, right? Get a nice flag going on here before we pump up again. Otherwise, this if it just keeps on going higher without consolidating, it's just going to come back in a weird hard crash. Yeah, we also that's something that happened in Vegas, right? Well, doesn't matter, didn't get to see it, but we like the prior 2 days we did some sort of small like seminar, like talk about crypto stuff, trading, some strategies, showing what like a trade plan should look like, what it should include, how to set it up, how to execute it, and even War was taking some trades, and I was helping him out with the ins and outs. Well, not so much ins; he was already in. I was helping out with the outs before his trade went south, so we were pretty good on that. It was awesome. Kevin has the content. Thanks, man. Guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. I enjoy being here every night. Thank you all for being part of this awesome crypto community, and thanks for making it possible for me to keep streaming, because you guys' support being here, it makes it amazing, so I can keep on doing this. Remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Hit the like button on the sub, right? Join us on the Discord. Links pinned at the top of the chat. And on that note, I'll catch you guys again tomorrow for another edition of Sub Crypto. Until then.